Hello, everybody. It is All Night. It is a Brony time, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, as I was watching back on the last part, because I do that to make sure everything went smoothly and there was no issues, like sound wasn't muted, stuff like that, I thought, how long did it take for Capcom to redo, take all the sprite work from the original games and do actual, painted, line drawn, character models and everything? No wonder this took so long to come out. Like, oh my god. And I'm pretty sure they were working on all of them because, well, no, it was 3 years before the Apollo Justice thing, so it probably took quite a while, but that was just something that crossed into my mind. Also, I'm gonna make a controversial statement, and I know some OG fans who grew up with the games are really not gonna like me, but I much prefer the line work in the remakes to the original sprite work. I'm sorry, I went back on this sprite. It honestly doesn't look that great. I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia attached to it. Howbeit, look, I did play it with the original Pixar on the DS, but even then it didn't stand out. But this pops way better and looks so much better. So yeah, that's my controversial 2 cents that I've always thought. And now I put it in a video, so you can all get angry at me and yell at me and stuff like that. But, everyone has an opinion. Some just have the wrong opinion. Anyway, let's just get back into the new case. Gra, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows! Don't miss next week's exciting episode! The Dark Messenger returns! I should have done the Dragon Ball Z narrator voice for that, but, That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around! Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, Phoenix. Don't be that way, Phoenix. People are allowed to like what they like. A show can be for a family. It doesn't have to just be for kids. Oh my god. Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Oh my god, I'm now older than Phoenix. Sorry guys, I was just having an existential crisis right there. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Ramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. I don't think we ever get paid for anything. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the real role in the popular kid show The Steel Samurai, Wario of Neo-Old Tokyo. He is arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Yes? Wright and Co. law offices? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Fine, wait, no, let's examine stuff real quick. Since new case, there should be new things. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I would go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier is still the thought that I have to read all of these now. What's wrong, Maya? It's him! In the flesh! Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client, that's him! Maybe I shouldn't be saying this? But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa! What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No! This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Ah! Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah, he didn't do it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action scenes at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal schedule for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh god. Realistic version of what dying can be like sometimes. People can die with their eyes open. It's horrifying. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He talks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo. fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Ah! I see. Neo Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. Worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So we sleep the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Here. I see. Let me guess. This guy was the top student in improv class. Dang it, Phoenix! Don't call me out like that. I wasn't very good at improv. Like, I do better with sketch comedy than I do with improv. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me. Oh, wow, that... Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens you can think of sightseeing. Wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing? Or do lawyers like people the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to me. Work just loafing around. I was young then things were might different, mind you. Hippie clothes. What are the youths coming to these days? Blah, blah, blah. Nick? Well, I grow up to be like her. Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today! So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the Studio of Dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an incident during the filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain onto children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here. Here yesterday I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon till 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Power's request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, it's not at all. Is that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Well, what? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? It doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. Girl, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request was given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Time to examine. Looks like a studio van. They probably used to carry around film equipment. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The computer that runs the studio's security cameras. Hey, no touching! Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, We're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, all right. Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge. Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge, and that's that. I'll admit, the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired. Maybe it should be a big L for lawyer? I'm not so sure about that. Detective, any ideas about this? Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got, okay, pal? Yeah. So how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so, Detective, mind if you take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a chump. Huh? Are we talking about, excuse me, the same person? The same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said, she's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai headed toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by that camera, automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard poop, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They started letting people in on days they aren't filming. Make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing, with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh, just what's that supposed to mean, pal? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go inside and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the studio, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous, pal. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's what Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Nick, look! The security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photographs every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. Thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes. He was graded as the bearded samurai. That, too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Oh, interesting. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum, huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something popcorn at least. But wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus a steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something, like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Oh, okay. So it's Q that... Okay. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop from the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Tokyo Castle. The metal grate on the drain has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. All right. Well, I think that's all we can examine here, and we are at time. So we're gonna end it off right here before we go into the dressing room. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe anytime for more content, especially more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Also, please make sure to share this video far and wide so we can get as many eyes on the series as possible. I will see you all in the next one.